Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Simran. I upload videos on YouTube. I usually upload vlogs, so this video is a bit different. So I know I haven't been posting since quite a while now, and I know I say this in every vlog that I'll try my best to post more frequently, but I don't. I'm really sorry for that. But I had my exams going on and I was not keeping up with my health. I was sick. So, because of that, I could not upload any video on either Instagram nor on YouTube. If you don't know my Instagram, do check out Artsy Drawings. The links are in the description. So, as I said, my exams were over. I thought I'd give some time to YouTube and I decided to make a video for YouTube. But I didn't want to make a regular vlog, so I decided to make a painting video. I had a lot of fun, honestly, making and shooting after a very long time. The setup I felt was really beautiful, and my tripod setting and everything, I really liked it. So, this was the reference I used, and I found this on Instagram on Art Factory. Her Instagram is very pretty. Her name is Jia Swani. I really like her Instagram, it's very pretty. So I usually prefer keeping my extra white bottle and my tape in my bottle of brushes. I have a lot of brushes, so it does get difficult for me to remove it sometimes, but it's fine. So let's start. Before that, let's drink some water because we know we want to stay hydrated. So for the taping, I usually use masking tape, but I didn't have masking tape, so I used this tape, the normal sellotape. Now, what happens when you use normal sellotape is once you're done with your painting and once you remove the tape, it starts tearing. The paper starts tearing. So, what you do is you take your normal sellotape and stick it 3 to 4 times on a piece of cloth or on your hand. So, the stickiness will reduce, and once you're done with your amazing piece of art, your paper won't tear. So once I'm done with the taping, start with the drawing. So I started with the bottom right leaf, and there were a few places where the elements were covering each other. So all I did was I first drew the element which was covering the other element, and then after that I drew the element which was getting covered. This was actually kind of a different painting usually from the ones I usually make. So I was kind of excited about this. I was kind of scared also whether the end result will turn beautiful or no, but honestly it did turn very pretty. So lately I had been watching art videos on YouTube, and like I used to be like so amazed by how satisfying, and those videos used to be so amazing. I used to get the inspiration to paint, but then it used to happen with me a lot of times that I used to not know what should I paint. So, and I think it's totally fine, and you scroll hours finding for art inspiration on Instagram, YouTube, Pinterest, many other platforms, but you don't. And finally, when you find some inspiration to paint and some piece of work to, paint, your interest of painting starts to lose at that moment. I think it's totally fine. So let's start with the painting. So for the background, I used cobalt blue plus black. If you have Persian blue, you can totally use that, but I didn't have, so I added a little bit of cobalt blue and black. I felt my mixture was a little too dark, so I added a little more cobalt blue to it. So I would recommend you guys to not use a flat or a big round brush over here, because there are a lot of places where there is a lot of detailing. So I don't really see the use of using a big round brush or a flat brush. So I would definitely recommend you guys to use a small round brush. Now that we're done with painting the background, let's get started with the leaves. So I added a little bit of green and white to the blue mixture to get, like a dark tealish color. I added a little more blue because I felt the color was a little light, and then I started painting the leaves. So on the leaves, which we were painting right now, on the corners there was, a dark shading. So for that, I took cobalt blue and I took the tealish mixture and I mixed them both together. So the color won't be very dark. And I started painting them on the corners. So I started blending them with adding a little water and mixing both the colors together to get the perfect shade and to blend properly. So now, so on the leaves there were these lines. So for that I took green, dark green, and I added white to it. So there was this it was actually a very pretty color. So I used that and I painted the details of the leaves. So once we're done with the detailing, there were these other leaves, and so I did not want to waste my color, so I just added yellow to the same mixture we used to detail the leaves. So I just added yellow to that and I started mixing and I painted. So for the flowers, I took vermilion and I took some on my brush and I directly put it on the flowers because you didn't need any shading or anything to do with that or any color mixing. So I directly put it on the paper. I added a little brown to the corner of the flowers and I blended that too. I felt my painting was looking a bit incomplete and unfinished, so I decided to outline it with white paint and I outlined each and every element of the painting with white paint. I also added some yellow dots to the flowers, and I feel the tape peeling part was the most satisfying because I really love watching tape peeling on Instagram, YouTube. I feel they are very satisfying, and this one was also very satisfying. Since I last saw you, but now I won't come back around if you're not trying. I honestly felt really nice shooting it, making it, and I honestly actually shooted after a very long time. This is the final result. I hope you guys liked it, and if you did, don't forget to like this video, comment down, and subscribe if you haven't.